are about to go live again.
Okay.
Cool beans, and we are live, Anetra, again. We trying this thing again.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. Come on back in. Come on back in. Let me share the broadcast. Good deal. People are popping back on. Good deal. Come on back, guys. Technology, the gift and the curse.
Yes.
But you got to take the good with the bad. It is what it is. So people are popping back in. Pop back in. Share the broadcast. Please, please, please. Pop back in, share the broadcast, and we're going to have to make it quick because Anetra is launching a program tonight at 7 p.m. And so we have to respect her time. So again, guys, if you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Solandia Hammond, aka Sue Ham Baby with SueHam.com. And tonight I have the pleasure of having business consultant and credit consultant, Miss Anetra Smalls. She's licensed in her field. She's a go-getter. She's a coach. She's a speaker. She makes things happen. And just from reading her Facebook posts, I've implemented some of the things that she recommends, and it has shifted my life and my business tremendously. Anetra, welcome, and thank you for giving of your time tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So listen, let's jump right in. Let's talk about why business credit and business funding is a must and why you have to be incorporated with your state.
So business credit and business funding is important. One, because business credit, it frees up your personal credit and you can't max it out. So with your personal credit, sometimes if lenders, if they see that you have too many lines of credit or inquiries on your report, then they would possibly say, you know what, we're not going to give you, this amount, and, they could turn you down for whatever. With your business credit, obviously things are going to be based on the revenue that you're bringing in, as well as how well you're paying, how your payment experiences with different vendors. And so then this puts you in a more favorable position. And truth be told, banks or lenders are more likely to give you, let's say, $100,000 line of credit on your business credit or your business account before they would give you that same amount of money when it comes down to your personal. So it is necessary for you to make sure that you take the proper steps to be legally registered in your state, because then it recognizes you as a business owner, recognizes your business as a legal entity, which means that more than likely you're paying taxes on it. The IRS acknowledges that you exist, and then they're favorable. And so therefore, if there's a default, when you have your business credit established for whatever reason, because just like the pandemic has hit, a lot of businesses weren't able to stay in business because the governors ended up, or there was a state of emergency that was declared, right? So the states had to shut down for at least, I think it was probably about 4 months initially. So businesses weren't able to bring in revenue during that time. And so therefore, a lot of businesses ended up closing because they defaulted on, because they weren't producing. So when you have business credit established, it then takes the liability off of you yourself personally, and then it puts it with that business. Now, even if you still owe that business, owe taxes on that business, there's always, payment plans or anything that could be worked out. But if the company is dissolved, then boom, guess what you, Anetra, guess what I still can do? I can go and set up, Anetra Smalls consulting agency, legally register with my state, and then that only holds me liable for that new business. Whatever I've done with the previous business, it doesn't necessarily go away unless, things were handled where it did go away for the previous business. But everything that I do with the new business is not tied into my old business. So that's why you need to have it established legally. And that's why business credit is important, because you can start 10 different businesses. You yourself can start 10 different businesses, but each time that you start it, it'll be a new profile for that business. With your personal credit, that's not the case. It is consistently going to just be you. That one social security number is tied to you. Businesses get different EIN numbers for whatever the purpose is, different SIC codes for the businesses. So there are several different things that go into play as to why you need to establish business credit.
Man, you just broke that down so eloquently. But what I heard, the two biggest things for me in my mind as to why you need to establish business credit aside from your personal credit is, one, Personally, if the business does go under financially, it doesn't go onto your personal credit. So you can start over. Secondly, if you have multiple businesses, because some of us have 3 and 4 businesses registered with the state, if one business goes under, it doesn't impact the other businesses. And so that, to me, I mean, that's a win-win situation. And then, also, like you said, especially with COVID and the things that are happening right now, and for SBA to recognize that you are a real legit business, you need to have your entity incorporated with your state, and then you can get access to that money. That's 2.75% and 3.75%. Come on, somebody.
Yes, 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 yes.
Come So right now, if you're just joining, please share the broadcast, share the broadcast. I'm speaking with business and credit consultant, Miss Anetra Smalls. Let me go ahead and give you your flowers while you are yet alive. I said it earlier, I want to say it again. Based off your tutelage and stuff that you're reporting on your Facebook, that's free. I take the time to read. I'm looking at it every day. I was able to establish a $9,700 fuel card with MasterCard with BP, and I can get maintenance done on my vehicles. I can get gas anywhere. But more importantly, that's $9,700 in a credit card that's reporting to 3 of the major business credit bureaus, which is Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, which is only going to make my business credit even stronger. So when I want those $100,000 lines of credit, that's not going to be an issue because I'm establishing a great paydex score, which leads me to my next question real briefly. You see how I tied that in? Real briefly, what is a paydex score? What does that do? What does that mean?
So a paydex score is similar to what your credit score would be. It ranges from 0 to 100. And what it does is it rates your payment experiences with your business. So the only way for lenders to know if your business is a credible business or if they're responsible enough with the money is based on how well you pay your bills on time. So therefore, if you have accounts or if you're making purchases from other vendors, the faster you pay off those accounts, whether you have net 30, net 45, net 15 terms, the faster that you pay off your accounts with them, the higher your paydex score is going to be. And so ultimately, for anything, no matter what the terms are, net 30, net 15, net 10, net 45, you want to make sure that you're paying your bills with whoever your vendors are within a 10-day window from the time that you receive. That right there is going to keep you within that 80 to 100 score range, which ultimately is what you want to have in regards to your paydex score.
Oh, wow. You just dropped some major nuggets there, because that was going to be my follow-up question. What is the major score that you want to have? And you just gave it to us real quickly. Now, I don't want to give you too much, guys. No, Anetra, I don't want you to give them too much, because we have a free Facebook group. Well, Anetra has a free Facebook group with a 5-day challenge, and she's going to tell you exactly what that is in a second. But I want to ask her this question without telling them who, right? If you're just establishing your business and you don't have a paydex score and you don't have a lot of credit, but don't tell them who the vendors are or is there a way to still get like credit lines or to get MasterCards, Visa cards, or some type of business credit, even though you may not have an established paydex score yet?
Yes. So if you don't have one established, obviously you have to be in business and making money, right? So that's one of the nuggets I actually dropped in my free Facebook group on yesterday or day before. One of the ways that you can get a MasterCard, Visa card, or line of credit established to you would be based on the revenue that your business is producing, based on the information that's inside of your bank account. So how much money are you keeping in your bank account on a monthly basis? And then you'll be able to receive lines of credit being extended to you that way. If you, for whatever reason, have not started to establish, that is the easiest way. You could obviously use it through your bank, or there are other lenders that are willing to give you larger lines of credit based on the income that you're producing inside your account and how much money you're keeping in there as well on a monthly basis. So yes, you are able to get lines of credit extended to you from MasterCard, Visa card, just depends on what the lender is going to use. But you have to already be making money in business.
Got you. Unless you may be applying for a fuel card, MasterCard, it's just like applying for a regular credit card. They're not going to check your revenue. They're just going to ask you what you make. So
right.
You put down, I'm just saying, whatever you put down, then they're going to base it on that. Now, tell them real quickly how they can get into your free 5-day challenge and why they should be in that, and where can they go and join.
So yeah, so to get into the free 5 days challenge of the business group, the 90-day wealth plan mastermind, all you guys have to do is register. The link is bit.ly/ASMCSWP. So that is how you get into it. And then you just follow the prompts. You guys are going to just register, put your information in. Then you'll get a follow-up email that's going to tell you what you need to do next. And then from there, you'll be accepted into the group.
Awesome sauce. What kind of stuff are you covering in the group, Anetra?
So in the group, we're talking, we're not just talking business credit, because we also know that sometimes you do have to personal guarantee some of your lines of credit. So we are dropping, there are nuggets as well as things that you can purchases that you can make as far as like small guides. It's going to help you to, get your business credit, your personal credit established as well, in case if you have to personal guarantee some things. So we're talking all things credit in the group, as well as one of the things that's not covered. I see in a lot of groups that offer like the business credit or personal credit. With my group, what I'm doing as well is I do offer consultations, but also with that, I also tell you guys how to reach your audience as well, because you could have a product and have services that you're offering, but maybe you're not reaching the people that need what you have. So you're kind of all over the place. You're not able to get that one sale or to have consistent sales. So that's also something that's being given out in this free 5-day challenge.
Awesome sauce, man. You gave a lot of nuggets. I know this is our second go round tonight because of technical difficulties, and I respect your time. I told you I just needed 10 to 15 minutes because I wanted everybody to just hear you and just know that what you're teaching is legit and that it does work. I am a student, and I was a student of the free thingy. Now I'm going to be paying to take my business even further with you, because a lot of people, I feel, use their personal credit and they weigh their personal credit down, and then the debt to income becomes, poof, through the roof, and they can no longer qualify for things. And one of the biggest things I heard you say is that with business credit, there's really like no limits. However much you qualify for is what you qualify for, And so what I would love for everyone to do is to please join the 5-day challenge. We'll put the link underneath this video. And we would also love for you to join us on Saturday, April 3rd, for the business, finance, and credit class that Anetra is teaching. Anetra, real quick, just give them some of the things that you're going to be teaching, because it was a whole long list of stuff. But if you could just give them 3 to 5 things that you'll be talking about and teaching in that class, and then we'll get you out of here.
All right. So if you guys that are watching, if you are South Carolina residents, you definitely want to be in, because obviously I'm a resident, and I do have another business outside of the state, but I'm going to be able to give you guys in-depth information based on where my businesses are registered. So if you're watching and you're here, you definitely want to be a part of that. But also I'm going to, not only that, I'm actually giving out vendors, guys. So I'm going to tell you how to get started, okay? And then who to go to get started. So this class is something that you definitely don't want to miss. You want to be a part of it, because it's going to be way more in depth. And I guess like tonight, I'm pretty sure I gave a lot of information tonight, but that's how I am when I'm teaching in class, because I want you to be, it's not going to benefit me if you're not able to implement the information that I gave out and do something with it. So this is why I take my time and I dig deep into it, so that you guys can get the information. So it's going to be very nugget filled, very packed. I want you guys to bring your notebook, so that you guys can, write down everything that you need. And then if you do miss it, you will be able to make a purchase for the replay, but you don't want to, you don't want to miss it. You want to be able to get all that you can in the moment. Okay.
Absolutely. Especially you have the opportunity to ask questions of the expert that is live
Yes.
in there. Girl, I can't wait. I told you, I said, I don't care if nobody don't show up. Well, I didn't tell you this part, but really, I don't care if anybody don't show up, but we do have people register. I'm paying for the class. I brought you on because I want to learn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do a lot of stuff because I want to learn the behind the scenes, but also to provide for the audience. But this is one of those classes where I am truly excited, because I know that my knowledge runs short on this. So thank you for agreeing to this. I look forward to it. You guys can register for the class at suham.com suham.com/events. Somebody type that below, suham.com/events. I am excited, looking forward to the trade lines that you're going to drop on us and the different people that we can get credit with. Michael Big League McKenzie said, this is awesome. Karen Dollard says, thank you for the information. This is very important. I thank you. She's going to drop her link below for you guys to join the free 5-day challenge. Take advantage of it. Get your business credit because, you know, I got a real estate course as well. You can use your business credit.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, use your business credit cards or business loans to go and buy real estate, my people, and it's not showing up on your personal credit. Come on, somebody. So
Yes.
in this class, I am truly excited about it. More information at suham.com/events. Anetra, any last words?
I do want to say, for anybody that's watching right now, if you guys are minority-owned businesses, this is the season, this is the time. I actually made a pivot in my business because I saw that there was an influx of entrepreneurs, but then there was a lack of information or correct information that was being put out. And then there is a new wave now that's allowing minority-owned businesses, so women, you know, people of color, to be able to access more money and more funds. This is where my heart is at, all right? Because it is about, I always say, I teach you guys how to create generational wealth through ownership. And that is done through starting a business. It is done through real estate. It is, you know, done by saying that this is what you own, because then you are able to sell it, or your children are. So I want you guys, if you are people of color, listen, make the sacrifice. It's only going to cost you $50. You need to be in the class. This is not just about you. This is about your children, their children. This is about establishing and building legacy. And like she said, I've been doing real estate investing actually since I had my first son in 2009. I started a year after 2010. So listen, this is something that, and it's just so amazing on how you could actually use these cards, man, to other people's money to get you funded to establish yourself. Okay. So you don't want to miss even buying tax liens, y'all. And people in Charleston can tell you, they see me at them sales every year. So listen, you need to be in this class to make the sacrifice. Okay. Now don't sacrifice your light bill, but $50 ain't going to keep your lights on. It's not going to keep it on, but make the sacrifice for whatever it is and be in this class on Saturday.
Real quick, I'll just say this. Back in 2006 or 2007, I bought a modular home that was practically brand new, right? I guess somebody lost it in the foreclosure. And I had just gotten a Citibank card with a $20,000 limit with a 0% interest for 12 months. You know what I did? That house was $20,000. They issued me a check for $20,000 off that credit card. And I wrote it out to the bank. And that house became Suham's.
I ain't mad. That's the way to go. It's the way to go.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
that's the way to go. So, but anyhow, thank you so much. I'll see you in the Facebook group at 7. Oh, I got another meeting at 7, but
we'll be in there.
Okay, I'll be watching replay in the Facebook group for the 5-day challenge. Tell people how they can connect with you if they want to get with you before April 3rd, before the class.
So I'll post my link, guys. If you guys have any questions, I do offer business consultations, 30-minute consultations. So I'll post the link before, in the comments. Also, feel free to shoot me an inbox, and then we could, go over some general questions there prior to whatever you guys have. But that's definitely, and then I'm Anetra Smalls on all platforms, all social media platforms. My name is unique, so you guys can find me on all social media platforms at Anetra Smalls.
Awesome sauce. Thank you so much, Anetra. I'll see you soon. Peace, everybody. Remember to live, love, and laugh. Don't quit. Follow your dreams to success. I'm Suham with suham.com, and we out. Yeah.
All right.